Hello, I'm Tracy Diane. Welcome to my channel. Hope you have been having a good week and good month. I'm doing pretty good. Today I'm doing a video on Amy Winehouse. Amy is a English singer and songwriter. She was born in September 14th, 1983 in Southgate, London. She died in July 23rd, 2011 in Camden Town, London, England. Her musical genre is soul, rhythm and blues, reggae, and jazz. You can hear that in her songs, her voice. Talk more about that a little later. Her music runs in her family, from her dad and her grandparents. Their main they taught her mostly about jazz through through the time she was grow from the time she was growing up. She received musical training since the age of 4. In 2002, at age 19, she was signed with Simon Fuller's management uh, group. Uh, if you don't know who Robert Fuller is, he is the British film and TV producer. He helped to create the Idol format in the UK and American Idol in the US. She was signed with EMI for Records in October 2003. She released her first album, Frank. The album went platinum and did very well. The music is very good, and but in 2007, she went on tour, but it didn't go very well. It uh, Apparently she was highly intoxicated for most of the tour, and it just didn't go well for her. Um, she received 5 Grammys for her music, and then she dies at 27 uh, due to alcohol poisoning. Um, she's one of the she's in the 27 uh, club member. If you don't know anything about that, I'll do a video on that someday. But 27 Club is a lot of famous people have died at age 27. Uh, and they're just starting their career, and at age 27 they just die from something like alcohol or some kind of toxic chemicals. Um, I'll talk about more about that a little later. Amy songs are Back to Black, You Know I'm No Good, Tears Dry on Their Face, or Their Own, Rehab, Me and Mrs. Jones, Love is a Losing Game, Just Friends, Some Unholy War, Stranger Than Me, Valerie, and there's so many more. Um, her music, I never got into her music during the time she was around. Apparently, it was, well, somehow she had to grab my attention when she was alive. Uh, I probably need to hear more of her music before I got into it, but I never did. Uh, it seems sad to me that she's so. I just listening to her songs now. Um, think it's such a waste. I mean, here's a young woman with great talent, and she blew it on drugs and alcohol, and it just Uh, I don't know what to say. I mean, if she hadn't died like she did, I think her fame would have really made a major impact into the music industry right now. I don't hear a voice like hers um, since. I mean, her voice is different and it's raw and it's pure and it's just there's something and it's gut wrenching. Maybe because all the stuff that she goes through, um, maybe all that stuff just brought out the best in her music. But it turns out to be the worst too. I mean, it's she probably got good music from the whole experience, but she lost a life, and it's such a waste to me uh, that drugs and alcohol would have that kind of impact on somebody. And I don't know what this more is saying. I mean, if this is not a wake up call for anybody who's struggle, I don't know what is. I mean, if you think what kind of life you could have had if you weren't intoxicated, this is a pretty good indicator of what you could have had. She could have had so much more than she got. Um, this 27 year club is, uh, like I said, by anyone in this industry uh, who just getting started with a career and because they were intoxicated or they were addicted to drugs and alcohol or whatever it is, and it just takes their life, and that is it. I mean, it just it's I don't know what more to say. I mean, just I I, I hope someday that somebody will just wake up and say this is not good, and I think most of you deserve so much better than letting alcohol and drugs just take over your life like that. Um, the reason why partly I did this is because there's a movie coming out. I saw a preview of it. It's called Back to Black. It's about Amy Winehouse's life, and it's it will be released in um, May 17, 2024. So I probably did a video on the movie, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I will. Um, yeah, check out her music if you haven't heard of her. I hope someday we'll hear more of her music. Of course, I imagine the movie will help bring out her story a little bit more, and her fame will be more pronounced. And it's well, just let me know what you think, and see the movie when it comes out, and we'll talk again later. Bye.